Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Noise and welcome back to Project Ozone. In the last episode, we got started with some Botania, and today we're going to continue along with Botania. We are trying to unlock some quests in the End Omega. We're trying to unlock this quest right here, the Conductive Iron. Basically, to do that, we need to get Terrasteel, which we're getting close to. We need to make some runes today and some more flowers and stuff, and hopefully we have enough mana. If not, we'll move on to something different. But I have cleaned up all of the stuff that was laying out, except for in here is all of the broken, crushed, and powdered ore that can't be combined anymore. Everything else is just in here. So yeah. This chest is still laying out. This is my go-to for anything that we need to do. And I don't remember, did I clean out? Yeah, I did clean out that. This guy has been filling up with blaze rods. If it fills up again, I'm probably going to switch it over to something else and just see what happens. But we have coal coke. That doesn't have anything. We have block of iron in there. We don't need that anymore. So let's put this block of iron in there. And yeah, so let's get into it today. So we need to make some runes first of all. We're gonna need to get to the rune of mana in order to get much of it anywhere, but we're gonna go ahead and make all of the runes that we can. Something I forgot to get is we're gonna want a stack of mana steel, mana diamond, mana pearls. I've been storing things over here just to kind of make things a little bit nicer. I'll do something like this. And alright, so we have our wand of the forest. We have a bunch of stuff over there. We need to make some runes. So if we make rune of water, these are all going to take mana steel, mana powder, and then 3 other ingredients. Nothing too difficult. So feather, string, let's see, string, feather, and then carpet, which I don't think we have, but we have wool. So if we get 2 wool, we can make 3 carpet, and we just need 1. So we'll learn the other ones. So that is air. We need coal for earth. And we'll grab some of the other stuff as well. So we need wheat and 3 saplings. So wheat and saplings, 1, 2, 3 for one of them. We'll burn up the rest of that coal. I've been feeding these guys coal blocks. It takes them forever to actually use them. So that's both good and bad. Let's actually do this vertically. And that spring was the next one, so do that like so. Alright, so let's see. We need to make a fishing rod, sugarcane, and bone meal. Most of the stuff we should have. Sugar, and we do need a fishing rod, which I don't believe we have in here. No. So it's just a couple sticks and some string. One of these days we will make the applied equivalent energistics. That's what it's called. And I need 1 more stick. I had it the wrong way. Oh well. But once we craft this, we'll go ahead and learn it. And then fire needs nether wart, gunpowder, and nether brick. So nether wart. We will grab the gunpowder, and we'll get the nether brick just from coming over here. Redstone furnace. There we go. Easy enough. We'll learn that. And then earth needs, we need stone and mushroom. Has to be a brown one. And stone. Just normal stone. So that is the basic ones. Then we have spring. Summer is 2 sand, slime ball, and watermelon. So sand, slime ball, and watermelon, which I don't have because it's not called watermelon, it's just called melon. So let's I need a matic. Let's grab the matic, put the melon seed right there, put the matic back, and then do we have just a normal watering can. I did put my bag of holding in here. Did I put the... No. I never made the reinforce... Yes, I did. Where did I put it? It's over here. I need to stop forgetting that it's over here. Anyways, we'll just watering can this guy. We'll get some melon. We'll get melon 2 ways too. So we'll go ahead and get the block form as well as just the normal melon. So that's all I need. And it does, the reinforced watering can will grow flowers around, but let's burn that up. Let's learn that. We're gonna need 1, but then let's get a few more melon. And we'll make the actual melon. And we'll burn that up, and we'll learn it. Alright, cool. So, put that back on our farm. I'll keep forgetting it. But next is autumn, which is a spider eye and some leaves, and then winter, which is snow, wool, and cake. So wool. Do we have snow? Yes. And do we have cake? Yes. Perfect. Can we do spider eye? And I don't know if I put any leaves in here. I did. 1, 2, 3. Cool. So this is going to be pretty much most, if not all, of the stuff that we need. So let's get another coal block. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll get a little bit more mana going. I guess they are still going, but we'll just throw it down. We have a little bit over 1/4 of a pool. These things store so much mana and it takes forever to get any. So yeah. Anyways, all you have to do the infusions, we're gonna need this and this. So let's get this stuff down. And once you put everything there, you do need to grab living rock, and you can right click it on there. That works just fine. But the first thing we're gonna have to do is get all the basic ones. You right click with the one on the forest and you get the runes. So let's do that for all of these. You can also just drop the living rock there and it works just fine as well. So yeah, the runes aren't too bad. Typically if you craft in the runic altar with the runes, you do not lose them. So that is really nice. But if you craft them in normal crafting tables, sometimes you'll lose them, more often than not, which is kind of a pain. But sorry if you just heard that truck. Loud truck just went by. Yeah, so this is pretty much all we're gonna have to do. Luckily this doesn't take too much mana. If we look at these, just a tiny little bit, and this is actually zoomed in. So the fun part is the Terrasteel. Terrasteel takes a lot of mana to make. But anyways, let's get the reward bag. We'll throw that in here, and we'll throw that in there. And the next quest wants us to make the 4 seasons. So we already have those. Now these are a little bit trickier. These are a little bit more complicated. So rather than taking mana steel or mana powder, they take different runes of the other ones. So fire and water is spring. So again, just have to wait for it to be done. Shouldn't take too long. There are ways to make this go faster, but it's not really necessary for most of the stuff we're going to be doing. You can put lenses on these to make them go a little bit faster, but as you can see, we get all the runes back. You only get one of the seasons stuff though. So summer is earth and air and fire air. Okay, so earth, air, all those, and then it will be fire and air, and then winter is water and earth. Alright, so once those are done, we will kind of continue. Now something else we can look at making is a better source of mana. So let's get these 3, this. And so the better source of mana, we can make these cakey muris, but that is going to require pixie dust, which requires a little bit of terrasteel and gluttony. Since we're not really going to need all that much mana after we get our first piece of terrasteel, that doesn't really matter. But we're almost done with these. So rune of earth, water, and then these 3. What am I missing? For the rune of winter, it's 2 snow. So let's go get the other snow. So yeah, this isn't too bad of some crafting. A lot of Botania is either done with the runic altar. The petal apothecary does a lot of stuff. There's a brewing stand that's Botania that I don't think this gets into. Doesn't look like it. The elven portal is what gets you the pixie dust. That would be the elementium as well. Yeah, most of that we're not going to worry too much about. But anyways, we have our 4 runes of the seasons. We'll take a reward bag. And next it wants us to make a rune of mana. Runes of mana are pretty easy. They are just, let's put the cobblestone away. We don't need that right now. So runes of mana are pretty easy. It is just a bunch of mana steel and a mana pearl. So it is 1, and then I believe it's 5. Let's see if it's 4. 5. It is 5. This also only makes 1 rune. But again, as long as we're using the runic altar, it doesn't use the runes, which is good because all of the sins are different runes with 2 mana diamonds. So summer, air, fire, winter, stuff like that. So we need to make those next. So air, summer, fire, winter. Air, summer, fire, winter, water, spring, air, autumn. Water, spring, and for this we need a bunch of mana diamonds. So first of all, let's make sure this is reward, and yeah, now we have to make the 7 deadly sins. We stopped at sloth, I do believe, so wrath is earth, winter. We'll get to that once we get past all that stuff. Alright, so how are these guys doing? We still have plenty of mana, so that's good. And speaking of good, we have a good reward bag. Alright, so we'll put that in here. Burn up the chance cube. These don't have EMC, unfortunately. That makes things a little bit too easy. So there's that. Let's see, summer. And alright, so we're probably going to use summer again. So it looks like winter with earth and water, and then fire in summer. So earth and water. So we'll go ahead and do this. Do them a little bit out of order, but we have earth. Let's see, we have earth, mana, fire. Let's see, lust, gluttony. We don't need any more mana diamonds in there. We have air. And we can do this. Let's see. Winter goes there. I don't really care about the order, but once we get done with all of these, then we also need to start making this jaded amaranthus. The jaded amaranthus, basically it will allow you to get more it will allow you to get more of the flowers, the mystical flowers. So do that. Summer. We need to make another spring. So it's fire, water, and wheat with some saplings. The reason being is to make this jaded amaranthus, we need to have a few more. We need to have another spring rune, and that one will get used because it's going in the petal apothecary. So what else was it? Was it water? Yes. So the rest of this stuff can go in here. Winter, earth. And we can start looking at what we need for this guy. So we need purple, lime, and green. So purple, lime, and green. Do I have another green one somewhere? Let's quickly look. Yes. So let's go ahead and get these. And I just need one of each. Alright, so let's quickly do this again. I can start putting things away. There's greed, water. And let's go ahead and get more coal blocks. This is probably one of the better ways to get a lot of mana from these guys, just because these do burn for very long. I'm actually going to put these in the corner. Alright, so there's another spring. And then I believe we just have one more rune. So we'll do that. Green, lime, and purple. Alright, what else do we need? We need spring, and then this redstone root, which is redstone and grass. So do we have any grass? No. So do we have any shears? Yes. This is pretty easy. All we have to do is get some grass, throw that in there. We'll learn this, and then we just need one piece of redstone, and we craft these together, and we get the redstone root. I can actually learn that So I'm going to. And we'll get this. Rune of Sloth. And let's see, Autumn and Air goes in there. Now we are going to want one more Rune of Mana for something later. I know it's coming, so I'm going to go ahead and get that ready. Let's see, we need a bucket. Let's just get a water bucket, and we can make the Jaded Amaranth. Nope. F7 right here. Cool. So we'll hit that. And we get the Rune of Mana. We'll use that here in a minute. That can go there. And that can go up there. Cool. So we also need seeds. Let's get a bunch of seeds. And for right now we only need one, I believe. But let's make sure, one, we have the runes, and then, yeah, we only need one of these flowers. And I'm going to go sleep in a moment, but we throw all this stuff in, and the seeds, and we get the Jaded Amaranthus. Now we don't get the rune back, because this isn't a runic altar craft. But that's okay. So let's claim that reward as well. This will go with the flowers. It is a functional flower, so functional flora goes there. Cool. So let's go sleep, and we'll get rid of those, and we'll throw these guys in there, and this in here. Cool. So we're getting very close to the Terrasteel quest. There's only a couple more things we need to do. One is portable mana, which is a mana tablet. This is actually incredibly easy. We're gonna use, I believe it's 8 living rock and a mana pearl, and all you have to do is that, and that is EMCable, which is actually really nice. So that should be that quest. Next we need, we'll generate mana through absorbing player experience. Now that, the Rosa Arcana is something I think will be incredibly useful. So we'll put this here. We're going to want these up here. So yeah, let's see what the Rosa Arcana looks like. How bad is this? So it requires a rune of mana. We need 8 runes of mana. Which is 40 mana steel and 8 of these plus 8 of these. So let's just do this kind of slowly, but we'll get there. This doesn't have EMC. Nope. What else do we need? We need pink petals, purple, and lime green. So let's see, we need 8 pink flowers, we need 8 purple ones, and we need 4 lime green. So this isn't too bad. What we're gonna do, by the way, is we'll go to the mining world in order to get these flowers, because I think that'll be the easiest way. But otherwise, this isn't too bad. So while we're doing this, let's take a look at something else. Something that I'd like to try to finish up. We have a couple things here to do still. But let's see what other quests we can get into, if any. Another aspect. So we can do the RF tool stuff. We'll do that as well. We'll try to get that done today. I'm just going to continue making these guys. And let's actually head off. Let's actually do some stuff here with the ME system. So we're going to want to set up some auto crafting. So we want to make a blank pattern. Can I make that? Quartz glass. Alright, so we need quartz glass, piece of quartz. We're gonna need glowstone and iron. And we'll just craft this up. So this blank pattern is EMCable. So we're going to learn it, and then we're going to go here, and we're going to get like a bunch of them. And this is how we're going to learn things. But we will have to do that later, because I need to get some other things set up in order to do that. So we'll look at if we can get that other thing set up. So we're going to need to get into so it is equivalent energistics. Equivalent, I don't know how to spell, evidently. So let's see. We're almost done with this, by the way. So equivalent energistics, we're going to need an EMC condenser, which we can do. We do need this high covalence dust, which is coal and a diamond. Covalence dust. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need stone. And what's the other thing for this? An annihilation core. Alright, so core, annihilation core. We'll go ahead and make the EMC condenser, and I'm going to burn that up and let it learn it. I'm almost done with this. And basically what we're going to want to do, I'm not entirely sure, we have to make these EMC crystals. I wish there was some good like instructions. We're gonna need to make this alchemical tome as well, which is a book and the high covalence dust. We also need one more of these. So let's get a book and the covalence dust. It should not be too difficult. We can make the tome. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the last thing is the EMC assembler, which is 4 more of these. Stone slabs, which... Oh, why is it doing that? There is... More option, no. What is it? There is a thing that's this. Key bindings, world, game mode, nope, back, inventory, this. You have to change this to nothing in order to type T in here. So, stone slabs. And what was the other thing? Oh, it's another annihilation core, right? Or is it a formation core? It's a formation core. And if I can spell it, alright, so we should be able to make this guy and this guy. And I'm going to actually burn both of those up, and we'll deal with those later. So let's get back to Botania. And we have our 8 runes of mana. Now we just need to go get 8 of those and 4 lime. So we'll go to the mining world, and we'll fly around there. Shouldn't take too long. If I remember correctly, there's a lot of flowers. So we just need 4 of these. Let's see, we need pink and purple. Looks like there's some purple ones over here. No, those are all magenta. But there's pink ones over here, so that works. So we need 8 of these in total. 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, now we just need to find the purples. And there's some purples right over there. See, like I said, it would not take long at all. Although there's more over there if we need them. Which we do, because there's only 6 in total. And 7, 8. Cool. So we can do this. We'll go back to our portal. You know what? For the fun of it, let's break that. Oh my god, squids. That kind of scared me, to be honest. Okay. Let's do one more. Hey, some bookshelves. We can learn. So cool. Let us go back to our base and oh my gosh, lag. Sometimes going through the portal it's a little bit laggy, but we can go ahead and do that. We're gonna need 8 seeds. 7, 8. And yeah, so we need a bucket of water. Actually, there's a bucket over here. I forgot. I put a bucket over here, didn't I? I guess I should go into the other one. Also, let's grab 4 coal blocks, even though I don't think we're going to be using this too much more. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want an empty hand. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1. So we do this, 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 and repeat. Now we need 8 of these guys, which is why I had to make all of those runes. I don't know why we need 8, but whatever. It's not that difficult. It's more difficult getting coordinated with the the timing of that. So let's put this guy back in here. We will make sure that we have the completed quest. Let's take that. And I'm going to go ahead and put 4 of these here. And let's break this, this. I don't really care if I get it or not. This and this. We'll get some dirt. So these go in here. You will get just 4 pieces of dirt, if I can spell it. 2, 3, 4. Go ahead and put this and this away. And we might be able to get to the Terrasteel today, which would be amazing. If we can get Terrasteel, then we can start setting up for the all the seeds. We'll do those next time. But what I can do is I can come over here, and if we get, let's get 70 levels. That seems like a lot of mana. So these guys are going to drain the mana, and this is basically full. Yeah, these are really good. In fact, this mana spreader isn't good enough, but what we can do is we can honestly just pick this guy up, put him here, bind him here, and then bind this guy to this, bind this guy to get this. Yeah, that'll work. Because we don't really need to use the runic altar right now. So let's get rid of that. I do want to see at equivalent energistics. There is, yeah, not many things. Alright, so the next thing it wants us to do is to make our first piece of Terrasteel. Actually, it wants us to make 32 ingots, but we're only going to make one. Actually, we're going to make 4. So we need 4 lapis. We actually need 5 living, well, I always do 5 living rock. Let's see where to do this at. Let's move the runic altar for right now, right here. And we'll do 2, 3, 4. Alright, so get out of here. Let me think. It's like this. And we need lapis. We need 4 lapis blocks. 2, 3, 4. We also need blaze powder. Because we need to make some sparks. Now sparks are really cool because they move. Alright, so it's 2 petals and a piece of gold. So sparks move mana very quickly in very large chunks, which is what we need. So something like this, we need living rock there, and we need to get some petals. I have a bunch of magenta, brown, those will work. So we'll get the brown, magenta. It doesn't have to be the same color, I don't believe. Oh, it does. So there's 1 spark, and there is the second spark. So we have the 2 sparks. The first one we are going to be putting on top of this guy. So sparks will connect to anything they can nearby. So we'll just do this. These guys are eating up my experience very quickly, but that's perfectly fine. I can get plenty of experience. So let's see. We need to make the terrestrial agglomeration plate next. And that is the other thing that we're going to be placing onto the spark onto. So we need a block of mana steel. We're going to need more mana steel, but I do want to go ahead and make a block. And then we'll learn it while we go over here to get more. So mana, steel. We're going to need some more lapis. Just 3. And that's pretty much it. So we just need those runes. The extra runes, so that is why I got 2 of each. That's why I made the extra mana, because I knew this was coming. So there is the terrestrial agglomeration plate. So we just put that right there, and we put the spark on top of it. And if we click with the wand, we can see that they're connected. So basically, we need to feed this mana pool as much as we can. And then in order to make the Terrasteel, we need to place 1 of each of these items down. So, and this will do its thing. It uses a lot of mana. But I'm not entirely sure how much it does in this pack. It doesn't look like it's the full amount that it usually does. But it might be. So let's see if just standing here will get this, give us the Terrasteel. If not, I'm going to have to, you know what, let's... Alright, we're going to mess with this for a moment, but let's do this. And we're going to make things better. So, let us make, if we look at mana spreaders, the next tier that we can do requires Elementium, which we can't get yet. But what we can do is we can make a few more mana spreaders. And we can use the rest of these Rose Arcana. Let's break these guys. And we will fill up a bunch more. So let's break these for right now, just so that they stop. We can place the rest of the Rose Arcana like so. We'll put these guys in here. They're active, so I'll put them kind of in the middle. So if we make, let's see, if we make a total of 8 mana spreaders, I think that would be good. So we need one more flower. This isn't too bad to do, so we need to make 6 of those lenses. Alright, and everything else will be fine. So we just get those prism, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now this seems like overkill, but it's going to help speed things up. I have pretty much infinite levels. And we need 6 more. Cool. So we just do this. And we'll get a total of 8 mana spreaders. So we're going to work in a clockwise fashion. We're going to put this here. We're going to spread that there. And this guy, and do one here, do one here. And we just need to link them all. So which one has... Alright, you... See, you link... Why won't you go there? Alright. So we'll do something like this. And... like so. So you go here, you go here, go here, you go here, you go here. I accidentally hit the spark. So this guy, there we go. So now we just start from this corner. You go to that one, 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 you go to that one. And this way we have a large number of mana spreaders. And this is just going to give us a lot more mana a lot quicker. Hopefully. Could probably do this a better way. But this is going up very quickly. So if I just stand here, it's going to drain my levels incredibly fast. But I should be able to get enough mana for our first piece of Terrasteel. And then I'll make the other 3 off camera, because once we get the first piece of Terrasteel, I'm going to make Terrasteel seeds. We make these, we can use the Terrasteel essence to make Terrasteel. And that is pretty much all we need to do. So these guys are just eating my levels, but that's fine. I can always go kill withers, and I can resurrect the dragon, kill the dragon. Might not be the worst of things to do, but it's gonna start draining my levels a lot quicker now. How are we? Doing pretty good, and then not much experience here. So I do have 100 levels still. Not gonna be that much of an issue. So let's retrieve 70. And this seems to be working pretty well. Let's go ahead and get this, this, and this. And we'll go ahead and drop all of these on here. And yeah, it's trying to send as many sparks as it can. I'm trying to hit the mana pool. It's trying to keep up. It's pretty close, I think. So I'm just gonna stand here and kind of watch it. Come on, make some Terrasteel. I think it takes half a mana pool to do this. I'm probably gonna have to go kill some withers or something to get a bunch of experience. But whatever I have to do, I have to do. It's okay. It's so close. I just know it. So yeah, these things are actually really nice for mana. But once I get the 4 Terrasteel, we're not really going to need that much mana after that. We're going to need a little bit just to open up Elementium. But this Elementium... no. There's our first piece of mana of Terrasteel. Cool. So I just need 4 more of those and we can get some cool stuff. So I am going to do a little bit of work off camera, getting more mana, getting more Terrasteel, and once we get 4 Terrasteel, then we're going to grow some. We'll get a bunch of it. I'll get an imaginary time block and we'll set up. We'll start setting up some farms. We'll just basically extend this platform out that direction. And kind of go from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I've got a lot of mana to get. Like that took a decent amount, and I can just stand here. I might end up killing a few withers if I do, or I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do for experience. I might just kill mobs, go to the Nether or something, and farm mobs, or go to the end. That could be fun. But Elementium, by the way, we're gonna need to get it's 2 mana steel per Elementium in Elven trading, which we have to make an Elven portal, and that takes mana. So that's about the only thing left that I think is gonna require mana. Otherwise, we're pretty much done. Ooh, mana in a bottle. How do I make that? Mana in a bottle. It's an empty bottle and a little bit of mana. That's probably not worth it. So yeah, this is a halfway decent way to get levels. The only thing is I just need to get more levels. What I could always do is get some more essence berry bushes, and these are a really good way to get levels. So I'll just stand over here with oh, how do I get essence berries? I could probably go to the mining world and get essence berry bushes, but that's probably going to be the best way to get a bunch of experience relatively quickly. Other than I could probably just mine out areas here. I might do that as well. I don't know yet. I'll figure something out. But anyways, if I can get a few more essence berry bushes, then I could definitely get plenty of levels. But otherwise, I'll probably just come here, mine out stuff, and it's good for EMC. And if it's not, then it's supplies that we have. So that's probably what I'll do, is I'll just mine out a nice section of this area, get all the ores, and then get a bunch of just get those 4 pieces of Terrasteel. So I have some work to do. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I am going to try to find my way out of here. It's like over, I don't know, I'll find my way out. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!